Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So, it has been a dry off season, and to be honest with you guys, outside of Miami Heat trading for players, there's not much they can do. So please give me video ideas for the summer before the season starts. Anyways, in today's video, we are going to be reacting to a Bleacher Report trade idea. Now, typically Bleacher Report has terrible trade ideas, terrible. But with this one, it does make a little bit more sense, and I'm for it, to be honest with you, because we need change. So it says the Miami Heat are having trouble relying on Tyler Herro, who couldn't top 66 games of any of his first five NBA seasons. And that's a huge concern. We've been talking about Tyler Herro's health since he got on this team, I feel like. He's supposed to be the player that we rely on the regular season, and Jimmy's supposed to be the player that we rely in the postseason, but it just hasn't really ended that well. And to be honest with you guys, we've seen Tyler Herro in postseasons this year recently, and he was pretty awful. Continuing, they said they might also have serious questions regarding the defensive ability of a Herro and Rozier backcourt. Now, to be honest with you guys, I've been talking about this for a while. Ever since Terry Rozier got traded to the Miami Heat, I was like, I don't know how this is going to work, because Terry's more efficient with the ball in his hand, and you didn't just trade a first-round pick for him to give you 12 points a game. No, you need him to be playing his best basketball for this team to get over the hump. But that's not going to happen with Tyler Herro being in the starting lineup, because Tyler Herro is only efficient when he has the ball in his hands. So that's why the starting lineup is already questionable, and that's why we say Tyler Herro needs to go to the bench and Duncan needs to start, because Duncan doesn't need to have the ball in his hands to be efficient. It's really that simple. So pretty much, as y'all see in the bottom, it says Tyler Herro to the Washington Wizards for Kyle Kuzma. Now, the Wizards have been asking for 2 first-round picks, and I just don't think that's happening. But I do think with a new front office and a new head coach, they may value Tyler Herro, because at the end of the day, Tyler Herro is a 20-plus scorer and could be potentially a franchise player for the Wizards. It just doesn't make sense for the Miami Heat. Now, Kyle Kuzma, we've been talking about this for a while. We've been talking about this before we even drafted Kel'el Ware, because I personally think Kuzma will be the perfect 4 next to Bam, because he could space out the floor and also create his own shot and also give you 20-plus points a night. Yes, his IQ is not the greatest. Yes, he's not a great defensive player, but that's why we have players around him like Bam Adebayo, Haywood Highsmith, Jimmy Butler when he tries. So I'm all for this. And so as you see, Kyle Kuzma, 6'9", weighs 220, averages about 22 points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists while shooting 46% from the field. And when we look at his contract, we'll have him until 2027, 4 years, $90 million. Very similar. Well, not similar, but, around the Tyler Herro contract. Right next year, he'd be making about $23 million. But if you notice, his contract's going down each year. Tyler's going up. So 2025, 2026, Kuzma's making about 21. And in 2026, 2027, he's making about $19 million. So I'm opening for this trade. I'm willing to make it happen. Have Kuz at the 4, have Pam at the 5, have Ware come off the bench. You could put Jovic in the 3 or whatever the position you want. Start Haywood Highsmith for defensive purposes with Jimmy and Duncan. Or you can mismatch these lineups, and that's perfect, because the Miami Heat need depth. Depth wins you championships. So I'm all for it. Let me know what you guys think. We definitely got to move on from Tyler. I think Tyler wants to leave anyways. Bring in a player like Kyle Kuzma who can bring in offensively, and that's personally what we need, because the Miami Heat aren't a great offensive team in the regular season. But follow for more Miami Heat content.